Okay, well, I mean, it looks like things are working. So, guess let's get after it, huh? All right. Here we are. Just I think that just worked. I think I was able to sign in. All right, I think I signed in. Well, yeah, here we are. We're farm sim. And guess I'll just take you around the farm here. So if we come this way, you'll see that we have our farmhouse. Pretty nice. We got this over here. I did run into some issues with terrain deformation, and this happened where I wanted to park my truck. I guess we're gonna park our truck up here. It's a little cattywampus, admittedly, but you know it's the way that things go. Yeah, so we have a very small field over here. We have our two large tunnels here growing strawberries. We have this field over here that was planted with sugar beets, and we're just going to grind these back in and expand the size of this. Then we have our farm proper. We have our little pickup truck. We have our water tanker here. We come away. We have a lime spreader. We have our front loader for our tractor here. We have a baler. It's a John Deere. This is 7810. And I just wanted to kind of go for some not as big tool map. I'll show you in a moment. It's gonna take a lot of work. We have a couple of more John Deere implements here. We have this Steyr tractor. We have this very small John Deere 1175 Hydro. And then we have some cows. So, yeah, the map is called the Lost Lands. And it is a very huge open map, and we have to do everything. So we're going to have to make some fields. Because right now we just have this one tiny field. I'm gonna have to. I think I have a mod installed where I could use this shallow disc cultivator here to actually go ahead and do cultivation work. So I'm gonna move my Steyr here out of the way. This guy over here, because we need 150 horsepower to work that bad boy, and the Steyr is only 138. So, or 135. Whereas our 7810 here is 175. So, now the only downside of this is that I'm going to have to manually make fields. Blows a little bit, but you know, it's also fun. Assuming that I can actually do that with it. I don't know if I can or not. Let's see. Lower disc harrow, full disc harrow. I actually can't. Okay. So then we're gonna have to use some of these John Deere implements to actually make fields. All right, well, interesting. And I can do those in the Steyr, which actually has GPS in it. I don't have GPS in this. All right, well, that's fine. Go ahead and start it up. Not sure which one of these I want to use quite yet. I am just going to drop this guy off here. I think I should be able to use front implement here in order to do it. I'm not sure. I think I can. See, for seeder, turn on seeder. No, apparently I cannot. Okay, that's fine. I think maybe because it's not direct drill. Okay. Let's leave that there. Connect up to this. All right, here we go. This one, yes, we can use. All right. So we should be able to use out here in the field, to the size of the field. How do I want to do? I think what I'm going to do is come around this way and size from there's that tree I'm going to want to do something about. And I guess let's see what crops can I could. I really want plant canola. I wonder if this will still let me work the ground or not. Can't be planted in August. Fine. These allow me to create fields. No. All right. Okay, well that is a little back there. I think what I'm gonna have to do is here in mod section, find something we can pull behind. Pretty. How big can I? 60. 180. 5 meters. We're okay. This we're gonna pick it up. Go pick it up from the dealership, and then we'll come back and create some big fields for ourselves. We would have normally been able to use our direct drill seeder, but because we're in August and we can't actually plant wheat, it wouldn't let us do that, which is fine. It's okay. Let's go grab something we can. All right. Throw some tunes on while we travel. How about? All right, we do have a few things here at the dealership to pick up, but right now we're just going to focus on getting our fields set up the way that we're looking for, which is just to increase some of their size. And really, right now we only have the one field, so I want to try to make at least two more fields. Because this map doesn't have any contracts that we can do, really this is going to be our only way of making money, is actually growing everything ourselves. So, way hard. There we are. Yeah, that's lined up pretty good. All right, take this back to the farm. Get some increased size to our field, and then make two more fields. Let's see what we have here. Allow create field. Yep. All right. That should be pretty good. That should give us plenty of space for planting. All right. I love the boxy look of this Steyr, this 8150. That's just gorgeous to look at. I might actually be coming into a tractor of my own here very soon, guys. I'm pretty excited about that. There's a potential for me to get myself a nice Kubota tractor in real life. Just waiting to hear back. Right. We're almost back to the farm. We'll get this running out on the field. Work some of those beets and stuff into the soil. We'll get everything ground in, and that should help also improve the soil quality. We are playing with conservation farming and with precision farming on. So taking care of the soil, trying to do as much direct drill seeding and stuff like that as possible, just to maintain soil health and cultivation. Very important. So, all right, here we are. We are back. Right. Self lined up here. All right, this should be good. All right, yeah, that doesn't look that bad. All right, yeah. Right, let's go ahead and check here. Sure. Our width set right. All right, I want to take this about down to this tree. And honestly, I think what I'm going to do is probably go ahead and cut that tree out. Yeah, I think that tree is going to go the way of the dodo. Get out of here. And we're just going to make this tree gone. Bye-bye, tree. All right. Grind this. Come on, let's go. That seems about right there. ourselves here. All right, yeah, that don't look half bad. Not too bad for eyeballing it. All that nice and ground in. Yeah, there we are. There we go. That looks good. Get this farm set up to how we want it. All right. All right. We'll get a good wheat crop planted up next month. There we are. Come on, you can do it. You can plow through. So the Steyr actually doesn't have as much oomph behind it as the 7810 John Deere does. This one's rocking about 135, and we are pushing it with 140, I believe, on this plow. So, but sometimes you got to push things, right? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to push it. There we go. Yeah, this is much nicer here, having this further out like this. Doubling the effective workspace we got going on here. Right? Little bit of finagling to get around this tree here. That's fine. All right. Grinding our way through all these sugar beets. Look at that go. Getting everything ground down. All right, this should be. Am I gonna hit that? Might hit that. I might have enough clearance, but I might catch that. It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. That was close. Kind of this out a little bit here. Then let's go grab the rest of that up here. Rotate through here, hit this last little bit of this on the very tippy tip edge here. That ground in. Come Here we are. There we go. Well, this is a nice looking field in my opinion. All right, it's got a little bit of bump to it, a little bit of bumping and jumping. That's all right. We're gonna come out here and make ourselves another field. We're gonna do, yeah, we're gonna do a nice big field out here. Let's go ahead and get ourselves something nice and big set up out this way. Might have to probably clear a couple of trees, but that's all right. Clear this tree that's right in front of us. We have a nice big field. We're gonna put soybeans in this field. Plant ourselves some soybeans next year. I want to definitely get a nice grassland field going because we do have some cows. Okay. And we'll make you go. Now get. There we are. About here looks good. Then what I think I'll do is I'll just go ahead and cut across. Across this. I go ahead and get rid of this tree here too. That should be the last one that I need to cut down. B 0. All right. Line ourselves up. This is going to take us. That takes us this way. Here we are. All right. That's going to help us get this field sized out. All right. Not so bad. All right. We'll bring this down. This is a pretty good sized field, if I do say so myself. All right. So let's say we bring it to about here. Then I need to connect these sections. Get ourselves lined up and we'll stay down. All right. Right here. All right. Get that lined up. It looks like we're pretty well lined up already to begin with here. All right, come on. I know I'm asking a lot. I'm asking 15 extra horsepower out of you, but you can do it. I believe in you. Yeah, so this is a pretty good little size field. We're having ourselves a nice little bit of soybeans here. Honestly, I kind of want to take it out a little bit further. I'll have to get rid of those other trees. I mean, while we're in the stages right now of making these fields, I might as well just make it the size I want it to be, right? All right, hold on. All right, hold on. All right, hold on. Uh, it's so hard to judge how big of a field you want to make. All right, come on. Okay, let's take it to this other bush right here. All right, that should be good right there. And now we'll go ahead and we'll line it up. We'll figure out. So this is a sizable field. Oh, okay. Wow, we actually nailed that, I think. Right? All right, yeah. So that's not too bad. I think that's a pretty sizable field, honestly. Okay. So we should be able to take this up, and then we'll meet with that other point up there. All right. And then I'll just have these 3 trees to get rid of. That's just fine. All right. Okay, so this will be a pretty sizable little field. I think that kind of right there puts point. All right. Hate ourselves. Potato. And oh, did I nail this? Honestly? Did I get this lined up for sure? Like, I think I did. All right, we're a little sketch, little bit off, but honestly, all right, not half bad. Pop out of here. Let's cut the trees down, and then we'll get this done up. Uh, get after it. We're gone. I am using the lumberjack mod so I can do this because while I probably will get into a little bit of forestry, just big wide open plain areas, these trees not well suited for forestry stuff. So, but these large areas right here, perhaps we'll get into it. I do like some of the forestry stuff, but at the same time, I'm more of an agriculture guy, not really a tree guy. Not really a tree man. Or like an ag man. Really, I'm a cow man. Taking care of my little cows. Oh, this is gonna make a nice sizable field for soybeans next year. Or corn. Corn would be great. This would be a pretty good field for corn. Alright. Yeah, I figured we'd start with a small map. There's so many times where I jump on these maps that are just big maps where I've got big equipment and big everything, and I'm like, no, let's go for this small one. I don't have a tractor over 100. I don't have a tractor over 200 horsepower. It's just me and these little tools just doing guy stuff. Like this thing's got like a what is it, like a 5 meter working width? Chunk it up. This is gonna be a hell of a field. Now the only downside is for precision farming and conservation agriculture to work, I am going to, after I get done cutting these fields in, I have to save the game, close the game, and then reopen the map in order for it to actually give us like values and everything for the property. I have to cut you down too. I didn't want to, but I have to. Gonna be a real hindrance when it comes to rotating around when I got a rotato here. When I got a rotato, you're gonna make it hard. There we go, rotato. Uh, all right. So I'm thinking this is probably gonna take me about another 10 or so passes to get done, which is fine. That's okay. Get things cut in, we'll get it all ready. Maybe I'll kind of do some live content, some live format content. I don't know. My schedule is really crazy right now, and I guess I can explain it later to you guys. I don't want to jinx anything. A lot of big stuff right now in my life. That's why a lot of content hasn't been coming out because there's a lot going on. And it's been eating up a lot of my energy. Other than that, I mean, I've also been dealing with a lot of nerve pain. For those of you who are maybe new and you're watching me for the very first time, I'm disabled. I have issues with nerve damage in my spine, which can cause very unpleasant effects for me, and it makes it hard to get out of bed sometimes. And I had to deal with that. About a week ago, I had to go to the hospital and get shots just so I could be able to exist comfortably. And since then, I've been on a bunch of different medications to try to help with pain management and everything, and not been very fun. So that's been part of the reason for the decline in content. But that's just life, right? You have to roll with the punches. Even when the punches feel like a whole bunch of elves stabbing you in the spine with knives repeatedly. This is going to be a great field. I am really stoked about this one. We are going to be able to make a very tidy profit depending on the soil composition. We're going to make a really... Oh, scheisse. Thank God. I actually was able to stop that in time. Thank you. I've been really sad. I mean, I guess I could have fixed it with landscaping tools. All right, I think we probably have... Gosh, I don't even know how many more passes. I would say 9 or 10. This is going to be a nice sizable field. I mean, we have a slightly larger working width on our... Well, actually, no, we don't, because I think the working width on our header on our combine is only 5.7 meters, and this is 5 meters, so it's only slightly larger. This is going to be a good field, though. I can already tell we're going to have... As long as the soil compilation's good, no, we'll be all right. Not compilation, composition. Composition is a... And look at this. So I think soybeans are gonna be good. On the other side of the other side of this, I want to do grass. I just go ahead and cut that in now. I kind of like the angle of this. We cut grass in on the other side. Yeah. We need a big grass patch for taking care of cattle, for fattening them up. Plant some triticale down here, some alfalfa. Yeah. If I ride this back another little bit here. That's deep. All right, right there, right there. That's good. Well, let me... I know. I'm scatterbrained as usual. But let me run run it back, I guess. Make ourselves a nice grass field that we could down. Oh yeah, that's more than enough grass. Our farm can only sustain 30 head of cattle in its current form. So having this as a silage field, fine. Done. All right, that looks like it's lined up to me. We'll find out, right? We'll find out. We'll find out. All right, let's find up. Not exactly, but honestly, close enough. I'm surprised. I surprised myself. I am actually pretty damn surprised. I lined that up fairly decently. Okay. Go, we'll kill two birds with one stone here. All right. All right, let's go ahead and kill one bird with a half a stone, bird with the other half. Or I guess two birds with one stone. So we're going to actually be able to do this grass field and finish this other field at the same time. This is awesome. I am pumped about that. All right. And we'll just clean up the headlands of this other field. We're not going to worry too much about trying to get it perfect. Like we kind of already have the headland cut in on this side, so we're not going to worry about it. That was pretty tight though. It's almost like I've been playing this game for a while. It's almost like I have 1,000 hours on. Our judgment, our ability to judge distances and start points with equipment. Come on, you can do it, little tractor. You can pull. Come on, you got this. Oh, come on, this way. Oh, I missed a little bit. Hold on. Oh, I screwed up. My hubris, me talking all that good stuff about how learned I am and how efficient, and I missed a little bit. Yet, all right, let's go ahead and rotate ourselves and get this. All right, there we go. All right, all right, all right. So we're gonna go ahead, cut through here. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push up through this next section, and then I'm gonna come back and cut the other field so that it is a full enclosure. I feel like that's probably gonna work to my benefit. All right. So we'll hit here. Yeah, that's definitely gonna work to my benefit. So I'll come through here. I'll cut up, come back down, and then I'm gonna rotate around in order to fully frame this field out, so it's not just a three-sided. So we can make sure that we're good and well fitted. Yeah, this is gonna get planted with some grass, maybe some alfalfa. I'm not sure. So interestingly enough, alfalfa, even though the game has it as a feed for cattle, farmers don't really feed their cattle alfalfa. just because much of it can actually cause their stomachs to distend, and it can actually lead to like a slew of no no. Okay, see, screwed up. I pressed the wrong buttons. There we go. So now I'm gonna need up a little. My little boob here. But yeah, like alfalfa can cause issues with like distending of the stomachs. So all right, so this should be that last strip there. So what I'm gonna do is pour up along the lines here on this side. I want to get rid of that bush. All right, there we are. Okay, so we get this around. I'll rotate this up and around here. All right, so we'll bring this up. These lines are not uneven. These lines are very even. I'm using a GPS positioning system here, a global positioning system even, in order to get these lines lined up. But when you take into account the Earth being round and not flat. All right, so now I will come back through here and clean this up. There we go. This is nice. This has a slightly rounded edge to it, but that's okay. Like actual farmers, I am using a GPS system in order to line everything up. So that is taken care of. Now, you see this strip right here. What I'm going to do, I'll go ahead and turn it back on here. So I'll turn my HUD system on, and you'll see that we are lining up this in order to get everything nice, dress right dress. But I wanted to keep the HUD turned off so it looks a little more immersive, you know what I'm saying? This is what farmers listen to in the cab. They listen to music about being in love. Everybody knows this. All right. Okay. Get out of here, tree. All right, let's rotate ourselves around. I know a couple of ranchers who they prefer to listen to this right here. Classical music. They play only classical music in their cab and for their cattle. Yep. They listen to either classical music or public broadcast radio. They obviously conferred with their council. All right, so we have probably about 3 more passes to make, and then we will head back to the farm proper. I will show you guys the farm, and then at that point, I've been streaming for a little over an hour, and I'm starting to get a little bit hungry. It's very late in the evening for me, and I have not had dinner, and so I think I'll probably hop off here in order to go get myself something to eat, because things have been very hectic in our house. And then I will check your email and look over your videos that you sent me. I think tonight for dinner is going to be some kielbasa with some steamed veggies. I like this particular song right here. So we have about 2.5 passes. 2.5 passes, that's not too bad, honestly. Turning up quite a bit of dirt down there. So we have a nice big field to plant some soybeans in, and we have another field that we can plant some triticale in. It'll be perfect for the cows. We're only going to get one harvest until the wintertime, though, so that's going to be a little... That's going to be a little rough, but... Ugh. Field prep is always one of the longest things to deal with. Like, actually getting these fields prepped and set. Yeah, we're gonna have a little bit of extra to take care of in this field. We're gonna have another half pass to do before we can finish off. So I'll probably rotate around, do this half pass, then rotate back around, do the last pass on both these fields. And then we'll go do a quick look over of the farm, and then I feel like that will be it for us. because we've been live for about an hour now. And I am a hungry boy. Oh, scheisse. Okay, we missed. Yeah, that's fine. I got it down a little late. There we go. There we are. There we are. Actually, I think what I'll do is I'll get this and I'll head down through the following field and bring it around, finish it off. All right. All right. We'll come up, picking up a little bit of speed, and we off. We're gonna round around this tree here. Come between these two. Find ourselves here with our final bit. There we go. All right. Okay. Done with this side. Side. Finish on this side. Then I will take you guys to the farm proper. All right, and that is that. We have finished. I'll take you guys to the farm proper. So these are our two fields. Why it's still showing those trees there. Those trees are not there. So we have this field over here. We have this smaller field. We're going to turn this field into a grassland for our cattle. This one here is going to be a crop field, probably soybeans. So now we will come here and we'll take a look at the farm proper. So we have a couple of tunnels here that are growing some lettuce and some strawberries. We have our storage areas here with our balers, our spreaders. We have our other tractor and our combine, as well as an area where we're housing our cattle and our grain bins. So it's a small operation, nothing super crazy, but it is a start. And if we take a look at the main map for everything here, this is what we have. We have this tiny field, this other smaller field, thin field here, and this whole map is completely wide open, build fields in. So we've just built some very tiny fields, nothing crazy. We have a lot more area to build over here. But yeah, I feel up with an hour, and I will I'll catch you guys next one. So I hope that you have a good morning, evening, or afternoon. wherever and whenever you find yourself. This is Fudge Dice Roll, and I'm signing off. Have a good one, guys.